Hello, everyone. Um, well, there's not much to do other than to get started with streaming Stellaris. I don't believe chat is. Oh, there's two people in chat. Awesome. Okay. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining for today. We'll be streaming Stellaris, as the title and thumbnail have said. I don't intend to start a new save. We'll be continuing the old save. And yeah, we'll just be continuing to play through it, discovering more of the universe or galaxy whilst we whilst I yap about things and learn more. Not much has happened in the last day aside from me setting up the stream. Did a whole got some takeout. That was pretty good. But yeah, let's get started. Let me quickly load up the game and then we shall begin. I don't know if I have the energy to the energy or skill to properly create a video summarizing everything that's happened, but I'll try my darn best, at least for another episode. It will take a while though, because I want to make it from 2200 to 2250, and we are currently in 2216. So that's a ways away, but it'll be okay. Now, let's get to actually playing the game, shall we? Let me. There we go. All right, let's play. Where were we? We were expanding right eastward and westward. And I was struggling for influence because we don't have nearly enough influence for things. Oh, and I need science ships to study the debris there. Oh, that's convenient. We have a science ship right there. I'm gonna send it back to base so that it can repair. And we're just gonna.
System survey complete.
The game's a little quiet. Let's increase the volume just a bit. There we go. Okay, so aside from that, we are chilling. So I'll speed it to 2 speed. The year is now 2217. We haven't done too much, I don't believe.
Council agenda ready. Ship fragments dissected.
Hello, Neurosama. While exploring some ruins near one of your major settlements on New Waf, a few colonists inadvertently activated a timer on an undetonated hydrogen bomb left over from the moon's previous nuclear war. With an estimated yield of 35 megatons, the bomb will wipe out several population centers if it detonates. It isn't stable enough to be moved, and there is no time to evacuate the entire region. Well then, that's not the first time we've dealt with a nuclear bomb. Well, we must disarm it.
Situation log adjusted.
What do I need? Oh, that's it? That's it? Just engineering research. Okay, 14 months to disarm it. Let's launch our agenda for progressive growth. And let's do... Let's do Evolving Society for more Unity growth.
System survey complete.
Alright, system survey is complete and fleet has been repaired. I am going to secure this system and this system when the time comes. Mostly because that's a lot of resources. So we're going to do that.
Technological acquisition successful.
We've researched naval capacity 1. So now we can build more ships. And we're going to do ocean ecology management. Being part of a tomb world is a bit of a hard starter. But I believe we can do it. What was I going to designate this world as? I think an energy world, but we have enough energy. Bistramar was going to be a forge world. What does automation building do? Automated workforce for this district, so it just gives more workers. Interesting, but I want heavy industry, so no thanks. And then we're gonna get some precinct houses and some civilian industries. Sorry if this isn't the most interesting gameplay, I know. Like another VTuber I watch, like Cleo, it's sad. I remember her words quite well. What are you gonna say? What are you supposed to say? Oh, good job for moving that man on that map. Let's learn how to harvest a volatile motes.
Complete.
That's pretty good technology to secure early on. We're gonna build mining stations there. Dang, only three celestial bodies, and they produce all of the minerals we need. Underground vault. Geological surveys conducted by colonists on New Earth have revealed a massive vault buried deep inside a mountain range. All the evidence points towards this being some kind of fallout shelter built by the same species that perished in the moon's ancient nuclear war. The vault has been sealed for many centuries, but our instruments have detected a faint power signature emanating from within. Our scientists are eager to open the vault and discover what lies behind its reinforced doors. Open it.
Situation log adjusted. Anomalous surface variable detected.
You have successfully disarmed the hydrogen bomb on New Uaf. It has been safely disposed of, and specialist teams are now scouring the moon's surface of any other undetonated munitions. This will hopefully reduce the chances of another incident like this occurring. Awesome. Oh, Stellaris' soundtrack. How I love you. Okay.
Construction completed.
Well, and then there's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
System survey complete.
There's a yin, there's a yang. Unusual emissions. One of the asteroids in the Tifum system is emitting a stream of iron particle dust. It seems to be leaking minerals. There should be a structure nearby.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Why can't you put a mining station there? Oh, it's because it's mixed minerals. We can't harvest. Okay. Okay, okay. That's fine. Champions of the Empire. That's who our leaders are.
System survey complete.
Let's get that going. What are you doing? Nothing? Continue surveying.
Technological acquisition
Is that a
successful.
dead-end system? That is a dead-end system.
Technological acquisition.
Crystallized asteroid. Unusual crystals seem to be retreating from the asteroid named LV-757 in the solar system Tifum. The science ship has identified the crystal's unusual but natural forming. Okay, has identified the crystal's unusual but natural forming. It is theorized this asteroid was part of a large moon at some point in its life. The crystals are the result of intense heat and pressure for when this asteroid was still part of the moon. Crystals? Crystals! Alright. More drone assembly. Let's do machine template system. Let's learn to change our machines. Let's not do that. Actually, is that the only good one? That is the only good one. Cultural studies.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Observing a massive asteroid that we have found something. We have found something. Further investigation is warranted. Alright, investigate it. Let's check the situation log. I did say I tried to research as many. Special projects are a different problem. Anomalies. Okay, there's a lot of anomalies to work on. Let's see. Can I get another scientist? No. Not yet. When we get another scientist, I'll designate them to do special projects and anomalies.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Oh. Our Director General. Yeah, okay. Let's make you... an advisor. So we can reduce pop-up keep. Minding your own business. Deep within the crevice of the giant asteroid V4XNLF4, we have found something astonishing. There is mining gear attached to the rock, digging itself into the vast depth of the asteroid. It stands abandoned with no sign of who placed it there. We can stop the machine. If we can stop the machine, we might be able to learn something about the technology used to build it. But we must hurry before random debris crushes it. Alright, try and stop the machine.
Log adjusted.
Where? Oh, good thing we have a science ship or a construction ship nearby. Okay, let's colonize this ocean planet. Pink algae world?
System survey complete.
Planet's rich shallow seas and lakes support brilliant pink algae blooms, creating a stunning visual spectacle that can be seen from space. Interesting. It's beautiful. I'm gonna name this planet Where is Waldo? Actually, it's named Volta. We need Volta. Volta. We need to cook. Alright.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Let's finish aptitude. Technological singularity. What? I know I added some mods, but what? Integrating our knowledge in the moment various concepts are now connected, new inspiration will emerge. That's a lot of buffs for research. What about unity of thoughts? Our government decisions we will firmly maintain. Any government instructions we unswervingly follow. No. Technology first. Throughout history, the development of this technology has not been steadily advancing. By chance, technology will suddenly make a significant leap, which is known as the technological explosion. We need to completely change the existing research methods, summarize past technological achievements through in-depth exchanges, and stimulate new inspiration. In addition, technological exchanges will always come with unexpected rewards. Pay attention to the notification on the top bar. If you receive unexpected rewards, it will appear. Okay. Cool. That's contacts. Interesting. That's so faint. I can't. You can barely see that. Ancient behemothor, occasionally surfacing in the upper atmosphere of Japan too. In the Japan are ancient behemothors. These hyper-intelligent creatures are several million years old and are home to entire ecosystems of symbiotic fauna and flora. Some of these organisms are able to interface directly with their home behemothor in special chambers in order to share information with their hosts. Certain animals are sometimes given the role of interpreter, serving as liaisons between sentient life and the behemothor itself. Huh. Unusually thin atmosphere. This world has unusually thin atmosphere. It shows no sign of fading further or growing denser, though the planet is still habitable. Our planet's warned that life upon the surface would be challenged. And yet, there is still life on a gas planet with a thin atmosphere. Completed. I don't think that's how that works.
Anomalous surface
I don't think gas planets can get thin atmospheres. Just a thought.
System survey complete.
Do scout. Let's do. We managed to stop the excavator before it broke down. It's a remarkable piece of machinery with smooth surface covered in diamonds. First glance, the whole drill seems like one solid piece, but so simply well put together that you cannot notice the grooves and joints. Our engineers were able to reverse engineer some of this technology, deep ore mining. Interesting. You are maniacal because I want more research speed. Oh yeah, we can get a new scientist. Or science ship.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
We need more fleets for more power projection, which gives us more influence in turn. Vlur, an extremely powerful subspace entity of some kind, has been encountered in the Baidan system. It does not appear hostile and may not even be fully aware of conventional spacecraft, but its mere presence in Baidan is causing massive subspace disturbances in the entire system. These disturbances are localized around the entity itself and should disappear when it leaves the system. While it does not acknowledge hails, the entity is continuously emitting a complex pattern of tachyon pulses, which appear to be a form of language. If our language translation software is correct, it's saying over and over, Vlur seeks, Vlur finds. Oh, that's not terrifying at all. How? It's a void cloud that is exceptionally bright. Exodus gate. Oh my god. Abandoned star platform. Almost built another starbase.
System survey complete. Technological acquisition successful.
Ay, ay, ay. Boat building, harvest. Let's go. If I do this, it'll upgrade every science ship too. Enabling a smooth and convenient transit. Okay. Or I could do more research. Let's get a fusion reactor first. That shouldn't take long. New scientists. Nope, I don't need governor traits. I don't need governor traits. That's counselor traits. Archaeology. Okay, you know what? That'll work. Investigate anomalies, excavate, and actually don't excavate. Research special projects. And new archaeological site, Desolate World.
Alert! Non-standard space entity encountered.
What?
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, well, this science expedition team led by Sofon L20 from the Science Special Researcher 4 has found something remarkable. Deep scans of the planet's surface revealed a network of tunnels and vaults buried beneath. Access points on the surface eventually led to a massive industrial complex surrounding the planet's core. Time-worn technology of an advanced civilization once allowed the complex to drain the core Earth's energy to feed its massive production line. Damn. While the engineering team couldn't decipher what the facility was originally intended to manufacture, they have determined it could be adapted to our needs. Thanks to the mechanical genius of the compound's creators, a catastrophic destabilization of the planet's core seems unlikely. Our engineers do note that stranger things have happened, however. Research option gained. Cold foundries. Research option gained. Ion dressers. Convenient that research was just done. I will, however. That is really good. But it'll stay around. Destroyers will disappear. And I want some stronger ships, even though we haven't made first contact yet. We won't do domination, that's just wrong. What is enmity? What does enmity mean? Enmity definition. The state of being opposed, being actively opposed or hostile to someone or something. Ay, ay, ay. That's cool and all, but let's turn our focus from that to harmony. Yeah. Everyone has got their purpose. Because we haven't made first contact yet, there's no reason to go diplomacy.
Council
Let's
agenda
focus on
available. Construction completed.
Let's get another advisor up for the Minister of State. We unlock a new council agenda.
Executing evasion protocols. System survey complete.
Alright, you're gonna go explore somewhere else. You're gonna secure those volatile modes for us. Not required to build some more ships. Actually, we can have 32. Let's get an even number. And then fill the rest out with destroyers. Destroyers take 2. You are going to be a strategist. Because you are a council member. You're gonna be an explorer. And you are going to continue being an archaeologist. Oh, Spark of Genius is so strong. No, we must stay focused.
Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, let's get colonial centralization. Allow them to upgrade. So, everything's at a nice and calm, nice, peaceful calm.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Another anomalies found. Nothing too big.
System survey complete.
And these ships are gonna automatically survey for me, so I don't have to. Oh right, you were supposed to go there, but we can queue it up. Let's increase leader lifespan, and then we'll do demotion times. Let's upgrade that. Let's upgrade the planetary administration. Clear that out. Economy. You have some unemployed, but that's okay. Let's do that. And get some consumer goods going. Let's get some machine assembly plants so they can self-produce.
Technological acquisition successful.
And new research has been found. That is not what I wanted to click. Ooh, Dyson Swarm. Already? It would help a lot. Let's get it done. We're making 212 research. That's pretty good, all things considered. I just realized I don't have anything for this world. No wonder it's not been growing. There's no jobs. But, yeah, I think this is a rather calm existence so far. Let's build 3 energy districts, get a generator support going.
Council agenda ready.
And get more monthly unity so we can do leadership conditioning and then
Planetary settlement procedure initiated.
Future Technology Summit. The Grand Technology Summit has been held as scheduled again, with experts from various fields gathered in the capital to showcase their latest tech research results, speak freely to their congregates, to their colleagues, and receive new inspiration. Yeah, awesome. I might turn off the notification for that soon enough, but for now I will keep it around. Then we're gonna need more construction ships, just 2. And I'm gonna drink some water. The partial remains of an ancient starship have been found in high orbit over Igni 2. An initial analysis conducted by the Researcher 5 indicated that the vessel may have served as a colony ship. Even cruiser-sized U-ships were typically crewed by only one or two individuals given the immense size of their bodies. But this hulk has more than a dozen cryopods attached, each containing withered exoskeletons from what must have been colonists.
Situation log adjusted.
No, let's quickly research that.
System survey complete.
We'll get it done in due time. We have the destroyers. Let's unlock fusion missiles and design our first destroyer class. Nuclear missiles. A lot less shields because we don't need this many shields. By a lot, I guess I mean one less shield. Or did I just reorganize? I don't know. Shields are, yeah. And then we have pretty bad tech and everything so far, but we'll work towards it.
Planetary alert. Tile blocker expunged.
We'll upgrade the fleet so that they are up to date and start producing some destroyers. 7. I can produce 7. That math
Ship
adds up.
augmentations completed.
At least I think it adds
System
up.
survey complete.
Empire. Focus. Where? Government policies and meetings. What? We haven't detected the presence of an alien civilization on Inglamia 3 in the Inglamia system. They appear to be in the early space age, as evidenced by the many primitive satellites orbiting their homeworld. Their nation states are on the path towards joining together in a global government, and it's likely only a matter of time before they venue beyond their work to join the galactic community. We should consider building an observation pod about their study them more closely. We're gonna do that. So first, we're gonna do an education campaign. And a recycling campaign. It'll cost us a bit, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And we're gonna do research subsidies because I want more research done. Now, where was this? You're a counselor, right? You're the head of research. You need to be inquisitive. Now we got kinship. Regardless of their place in the social order, good. And that's all we can do right now. Gonna tell you that ship to go there. Tell these construction ships to go to Kibben. And lastly, we're gonna go build and we're gonna move that ship to Toa. Tawa? We have phrased first answers with the mysterious aliens in the Peo system. For now, we have codenamed them the Epsilons as aliens. We can find more about them, but they possess a language we must decipher it in order to establish communications. So font 0x1. Go. If that's the case, then I might. No, then I definitely want to cancel those expansion plans there, because I want to build a starbase down here, fortify the border here, preferably. Gosh, I should have gone better thrusters. Our ships would be moving so much faster.
Planetary settlement established.
The event chain precursors, the Ute listening post. We have discovered several massive listening arrays on Igni Za. These arrays are millions of years old, and we believe they were originally built by the Ute. Though it appears at least one other alien civilization repurposed them at some point in the last 500,000 years for their own needs. The colossal receiving dishes are beyond repair, but some terminals are still intact.
Situation log adjusted. Alert! Non-standard space entity encountered.
Oh god, more space amoeba. Our fleet should be big enough to deal with that. I'm gonna let last 3 ships be printed out. Initial scans of Iglamia Va have discovered a peculiar airborne objects floating through the troposphere, shrinking and swelling in size that change its positions. Further investigation is necessary. It's only 30 days. We can quickly investigate it. And also, our sensor detected a particularly clear repeating signal from the Epsilon aliens. It seems to differ our linguist's excellent material from codifying their language. They are excellent. They are optimistic that we will be able to make significant progress on the back of this stroke of luck. Okay. What are they? They are sentient. That's a science ship. That's a proper science ship, alright.
Technological acquisition successful.
Ancient weather balloon. SOFON 1U3 has identified the mysterious airborne object on Iglamia Va as an archaic weather balloon. Any markers that could have identified its origins have long since been stripped away by the planet's extreme atmospheric conditions. Radiometric dating suggests it has been present in Iglamia Va's atmosphere for over a century, fluctuating in size as it travels listlessly through the planet's idiosyncratic pressure variations. Miraculously, the solar energy panels are still functioning, and its sensor array now carries a century's worth of valuable atmospheric data. It will be of great interest to our researchers. Huh. Interesting. We can't do much with that, but we're gonna do stuff with that. Alright, ships, go ahead.
Technological acquisition successful.
We're gonna get ion thrusters. That should stay around. We should see it again. But we're gonna get ion thrusters so we can move faster. And we're gonna get terraforming. Let's begin. Just built the fleet, already got an upgrade. Classic.
System survey complete.
Someone else's problem. Looks like some uncaring civilization has used Yump 3C as a dumping ground for its toxic waste. Billions of tons of radioactive, caustic, and toxic metals and chemicals have been dumped across the surface of this world. Most of the dumping must have been done from orbit for it to have been so spread out. Cleaning up this mess may seem like an impossible task. Seems like an impossible task. Discovery is meaning. I feel like humanity would do that to like Mercury or something, or just launch all the like when we go interstellar, just launch all this waste into the sun or onto Mercury. Discovery, plasmoid life. I believe we've already read through something similar like this. Yeah, it reported there are life and it is made of plasmoids. And it's made of plasma because somehow they do that. Mysterious spacefarers. The inquiry into the until the unidentified spaceship that was observed in the PA system continues, but insufficient data has been collected to make an informed hypothesis to the origin of the vessel. Since we are likely dealing with a representative of a previously unknown alien civilization, efforts should be made to intercept their communications and begin a comprehensive analysis of their language. Cool, and that's the recap. The greater good. What are we, the Tau?
Ship augmentation.
Oh, looks like they deciphered us first. Actually, do I? That's not them. Yes, we've heard it all before. We are the Uristu archivists, and you are the Morathian directorate. Greetings. Well met. Stay out of our space or face certain doom, and so forth. Now, if you excuse us, we're quite busy. I wonder, can I change the name? Great Morathian Federation. I definitely didn't forget to change the name properly.
Construction completed.
Discovery, wondrous planet. Scientist Sophon 1U3 on board the Researcher 3 has made a discovery. A very unusual feature was discovered on this planet during one of the first scientific expeditions to the surface. Our scientists were awestruck by the significance it represents. For all the theories, all the discoveries, all the worlds explored in the past, no one has seen something quite like this before. A true wonder of the galaxy. What does this mean? It's just wondrous? Huh. This planet is a unique planetary
System
wonder,
survey
something so
complete.
out of this world it borderlines of the impossible.
Technological
It's a blossom
acquisition
world.
successful.
Where vibrant flowering flora. I mean, I can see how that's wondrous. Archaeological projects completed. Most of the remains of the derelict colony ship that orbits Igni 2 are in poor condition. But our archaeologists managed to recover the vessel's sublight engines. The Ute never breached the light barrier, depending instead on cryotechnology and 1,000-year-long natural lifespans to spread their empire across the stars. Oh no, it's this. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. We made first contact with the mysterious aliens in the Alpha system. For now, we have codenamed them the Koth aliens. You can find more about them if they possess a language we must decipher in order to establish communications. Alright. Where is this? That's our home world. What did you contact? Where did you contact?
Construction completed.
Oh no. Is that a megastructure that belongs to someone else? I think that's a megastructure that broke itself. Huh. Just had a sneeze that didn't come through. Gosh darn it. Now, upgrade the fleet, and then
Ship augmentations completed.
send her out. Gotta clear these messes so we can expand further.
Technological acquisition successful.
We're still doing first contacts. We got ion thrusters now. We could do the tech for arc furnaces, so let's do that. Oh, now I have to choose to upgrade my fleet again. Let's do that and then send them out because I don't think we have anything more queued and I want them to travel decently faster. And let's upgrade our edict fund. Our attempts to learn more about the Epsilon aliens have so far been vain. While we have been able to ascertain they clearly form part of technologically advanced alien civilization, further facts have proven elusive and seem to be going to considerable effort to prevent us and any other eavesdroppers from intercepting any signals from them. We have therefore only managed to intercept small fragments of their language so far. However, from the glimpses we have gleaned, our linguists are confident they will decipher their communications. We can just acquire a greater sample size. They don't seem to like us. Like, you know, I don't... We should continue pestering them whilst we're here. But I don't think they seem to like us.
Special project complete.
Archaeological project completed. Archaeologists at Igniza have completed the listening arrays here using to scan for any signs of intelligent alien life, something the Ute had never once encountered. After managing to partially restore power to a computer terminal, the archaeologists acquired a data disk with log files from the sensor array stretching over centuries. These logs suggest that this section of the Empire was indeed devoid of sapient life at the time of the Ute Empire. An interesting find. And then never notify. Got it. Do not notify me again.
Construction completed.
And then we have a modifier. Oh. FTL speed plus 100%. Awesome. Oh, right. We have new worlds. I just need to build this. And then go straight to entertainment. Those hollow feeders. And do the same for every planet because templates are lame. Or not hollow feeders, luxury residences. That is not what I meant to click. That was a misclick. Alright. Let's continue onwards. Violence at first contact. A vessel we sent to investigate the Epsilon aliens was destroyed in a violent assault by their forces. It isn't clear whether they sought to capture a vessel or simply they sought to give the message to keep away from their territory. Well, that's not good. Go deal with those quickly. Revolting pests. Our colonists at Walder, we need to cook, have encountered a series of fauna native to the planet with a rather unique method of gathering its food. Though initially shy, these creatures have since become accustomed to our presence, with their friendly nature proving even popular among the immature Morathians. While posing no direct danger, they have evolved a defense mechanism that seems to serve as their primary method of food acquisition. Lacking the digestive enzymes needed to break down solid food on their own, they emit a powerful and repulsive gas that induces projectile vomiting when inhaled by other organisms with a functioning gut. These ejected substances are then consumed as their main source of nutrients. The overall situation has a risk of spreading infectious diseases, and local leaders have begun urging colonists to exchange to change things. We're robots. We don't have functioning guts. We don't eat food. We have picked up readings of unknown nature. The signal seems to come from some repeating syntax, which could indicate sapient origin. It could be investigated. It should be investigated further. Seem to be concentrated around a single space station. Though it is unclear whether this one is a part of a larger spacefaring organization. Okay. What's the fleet doing? It's not moving at all. Now are you moving? Yes, now you move. Guess it was stuck because it was upgrading and then I queued it for other stuff. Let's get hyperlane breach points. Oh yeah, worrying. We're gonna need a new A new science ship. Let's see though. Let's see first what we can do. Let's get you. Start surveying. Yeah, so that scientist died. Did not click on that. Forgot to just do viewing. Ah, that was a representative of the directorate. That's annoying. They were actually pretty good. Alright. Well, let's continue. I think Igni would be a good place to expand. First, we need to get here.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Disgusting developments. Ridding Walter, we need to go if it's a revolting best. That's proven difficult. I'll be back. Younger members of the colony continue to play with the animals despite official warnings. As a result of this, our chipset proteins have become their preferred source of food. Our colony has become a much easier target than the rest of the planetary fauna, who know how to avoid their foul gases. These creatures adapted further to our presence have been witnessed employing ambush tactics against any lone colonists who are wandering around after a meal. Huh. Unbelievably, there are some benefits to the situation. Our scientists have discovered that emetic fumes emitted by the creatures contain valuable exotic gases. Exotic gas particles, which could be harvested by domesticating the breeds and keeping them in quarantine facilities. The majority of the population are supposed to be simply eradicate them. Wrangle them up.
System survey complete.
There was a science ship that was doing nothing. Where? You're so doing things. You're doing nothing. Why is the head of research doing nothing?
Technological
I'm gonna check that out
acquisition
in just a
successful.
second. Let's build a. Let's research. I don't know what to research. Let's research the interstellar fleet traditions. As we begin to pick up more and more visual images of the aliens known as the Koff aliens, it was inevitable that these would eventually be leaked to the wider public. Their appearance has proven delightful to the great Morathian Federation public, who are now impatient to make closer acquaintance with these aliens. Heck yeah, more xenophilia.
Alert.
We're not xenophilic.
Non-standard space
That's
entity
going to be a problem.
encountered.
Or it might become a problem. Discovery, hive ruins. More hive ruins, awesome.
Special project complete. Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
And there we go. Now,
Anomalous surface variable detected.
let's prove that we have unity of thought. Actually, let's not. I don't know what to choose yet for that, so I'm going to be doing just more civic slots. Never hurt anyone. Gazillion revelations. A breath of fresh air. The creatures on the vault we need to cook and cause mass no longer causing mass regurgitations. With the development of a synthetic nutrient base catered to their xenobiology, we have regulated their dietary cycles and put an end to their opportunistic ambushes in our colonies. We have relocated them to a carefully designed wildlife reserve where the public can enjoy the animals in a safe environment. Specialist handlers have been trained to extract their exotic gases without further harming them. Awesome.
Construction completed. System survey complete.
So that's where that sector ends. Okay. Okay. Here's with the artisan troop. Oh, let's see what they want to
foreign
talk.
entity has decrypted our communication.
A visitor! This is a joyous occasion indeed. Oh, forgive my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the artisan troop. The members have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all other things which make existence bearable to a sapient being. Please, if you'd like to share in the wonder of our creations, do not hesitate to contact us. Alright, let's contact them right away. Where in the world are they? Where are you? I should have pressed to teleport to where they were because I don't see them anywhere. Well, we'll find them eventually, I guess. Actually, isn't there a... no... Contacts. Artisan troop. They're on the other side of the bloody galaxy. We wish to become your patron. 10-year program with a one-time upfront cost. It's a deal, and we want to commission our piece. Yes. Tell us more about your troop. We are the Artisan Troop. The troop consists of several stations inhabited by the creators from many worlds, all unified in the desire to create new beauty in these safe havens. They bring their ideas and methods from all around the galaxy, and together we uncover the ultimate expressions of the self. We provide many services to those who wish to enjoy art. If you help sponsor our work, we might even be willing to organize larger events for your people. Interesting. Let's change this up to be... Oh right, the planet can only be so much of a size. Build up an energy grid and mineral purification plants. Do it. I feel like I missed something important there. Communications established. We are receiving a transmission from the Hazaran Freehold. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Oh, militaristic, libertarian, and spiritual. Oh no. This is a message from the Hazaran Freehold. Upon discovering that your civilization consists of mechanical beings simulating life in a manner that belittles our creative efforts, we make this transmission with great regret, as your existence holds no prospect for meaningful interaction. We shall divert our attention towards other nations in search of soul-seeking enlightenment. Our citizens greet you in peace. Alright, let's reinforce the border.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
They've closed borders to us, we will close borders to them. It's as simple as that. I'm gonna take a save. What are the options to declare war? Not gonna actually do it, but really good. Oh right, annexation or impose ideology. What are you saying? What are you hissing about? We're prepared to do whatever it takes to preserve the power of the Morathian field. You would do well to keep this in mind, Morathians. Shush.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
I'm gonna upgrade this starport too. Just in case they breach the first one, they're gonna be wounded and then they have to breach the second one. Now, from this point on, where's their fleet? There's their fleet.
Technological acquisition successful.
Morathian, she of the Void has communicated to us her desire to use your assistance as a ceremonious site for which to celebrate her everlasting dominion over space. As her humble servants, we have no choice but to comply. Battle fleet of our fighting spirits drawn from all warring factions is currently on its way to gather tribute and servants. Leave off the inedible and sate her hunger. You may offer tribute now. If it is sufficient, the fleet will be recalled. Yeah, take my energy. You were wise not to anger the She of the Void. Her retribution would have been terrible. You look disgusting. I will be right back. Alright. Alright, we're gonna make it to 22:30, and then I think I'm gonna take a pause there.
Successful. Anomalous surface variable detected. Hostile fleet assets engaged.
What the? What are you? Shattered fragment of a hive mind. Oh no. First contact with the enduring Dorblin authority. Instead of a calm and order exchange, we are assaulted by 3 separate signals. They're vastly different in content, each speaks with the same voice. Such bodies! Your ocular sensors are 3% off center. That must be corrected. We assume your compliance. Why? Useless shields, not even able to stand the heart of a guest star. This galaxy must terrify you. You must be not enough orifices. With a tertiary energy intake port, you may begin to see some gains. You may. At this point, the voices descended into garbled mess. Analysis revealed that with each signal's complex destination. For each ease of use, we can translate these as control, war, and growth. Awesome. Cooperation will surely benefit us all, but they do not care for our diplomatic maneuvering.
Non-standard space entity encountered. System survey complete.
Crystalline plains. Detailed geological surveys of Sarakva have revealed rivers of semi-frozen ammonia flowing beneath its frozen crust. Rising geothermal pressures drive this substance through fissures in the brittle surface. These eruptions spew a volatile Mixture of hazardous vapors and ammonia sloshed across the surface of the planet. Refreezing it as it becomes exposed to extreme surface temperatures. The slush forms sprawling plains of easily harvestable and valuable crystals. Interesting. Um... Let's find unyielding, because I have a feeling we're gonna go into a war soon.
Council agenda available.
And it will not be by choice. Oh, right, and I have a civic point to spend. How much does it cost to change? That's a lot. Throw more nukes at it. These ships have to be strong to be surviving nuclear missiles. Alright, since they recently got a kill, that's more debris.
System survey complete. Technological acquisition successful.
Colonial bureaucracy? Yeah, seems about right.
Construction completed. System survey complete. Council agenda ready.
Let's do leadership conditioning. Which levels everyone up? And let's do... Let's do give and take, so we have more factions. Increase sparking genius. Let's check our factions. Government. Government. Factions. Social welfare. Enacting our socialist. Oh, God. Set species rights. Photosynthesis. Decent conditions. What? We should be doing social welfare. Not just decent conditions. Yep, and since this is our base species, we should be fine. There was already 10,000 of them. Christ.
Construction completed.
What do I turn you into? Cenote world. Sparse tropical forest covered surface land masses while most of the hydrosphere filters into an intricate underground system, supporting interconnected ecosystems and rich biodiversity. There's metallic rings. Most of this ring consists mostly of silicate and dust. The darker rings, however, mostly consist of metallic rocks and other minerals. And some mineral or substance in this world causes large rocks to float through the air, forming floating islands that hover dozens of, sometimes hundreds of feet off the ground. I remember that. I guess by my decree, we are making this a energy world. We are not making this an energy world. Never mind. We're gonna change this out as soon as we get some minerals. Actually, we're gonna sell some consumer goods and buy some minerals with that. Because we have New WAF is the perfect energy world. Sultan, you're just gonna be a keep accidentally closing that menu. Ugh, I'm not used to this UI. We're gonna make it a research enclave. In Volta, we need to cook. I want to turn this into a refinery world. That's what I want to do with it. Cradle of Life, 4 gas giants. 4 gas giants are shrouded by the vast plasma field, share a close orbit around the Tiana system's primary. The charged plasma field extends into the atmospheres of these giants, and this unique environment serves as a breeding ground for the large number of spacefaring organisms. These organisms are all minuscule, with one notable exception, the massive Tianki. The system must be where they originally evolved hundreds of millions of years ago, before they ranged deeper into the galaxy. Given the extremely rare properties of the system's plasma field, it is likely the only place in the galaxy where the Tianki can reproduce. Whoa. That is...
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Are these the youth? Yeah, these are hatchlings. They're just zooming.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Oh yeah, we should be trying to make peace with the space arena at some point, huh? Let's do that now.
Alert! Non-standard space entity encountered. Ship fragments dissected. Construction completed. System survey complete.
We have a good amount within our borders on this side.
System survey complete.
Especially with so many dead ends and what seems to be dead space.
Non-standard space entity encountered.
We're gonna build star holds. And we're going to have basic combat rules. Let's upgrade our defensive seal. Let's design our first orbital defense station, which is just more nukes. I love nukes. Nukes make everything go away. Every problem can be solved with nuclear bombs. Gun batteries. Target uplink center. We're going to build a bunch of anti-invasion simplex classes.
Technological acquisition successful.
Now, let's get another civic slot. Translucent evolution. The permanent dark side of the Tifim-2 has fostered a unique evolutionary environment for the few organisms able to survive this harsh world. Thanks to the unique chromosomal variation, the fauna here are entirely translucent, possess no vision, and employ sophisticated forms of echolocation to survive. These remarkable adaptations are of great interest to our researchers. Huh. Cool. However, unfortunately, since it is 2230 and I did only plan to make it 15 years, I will be taking a save here and transitioning back to chat. Back to just chatting. But yeah, I think Stellaris is a cool game. When did it come out again? Let me quickly check. 2016. For a game that released in 2016, and I guess like most Paradox games, I suppose, it does look stunningly beautiful, especially with the right mods. then again, the gameplay can sort of be boring. It is just dots and lines on a map and being like, ah, yes, this is clearly how space works. But yeah, I think Paradox games in general just go suffer through that. Unreleased, they look pretty ugly, and then as they develop, they look more cool and more beautiful. There are no more streams for the rest of this week, which is tomorrow. Next week will probably be two streams again. Uh, I'll see if we'll do our regular stream on Thursday, probably more Lobotomy Corporation, and then we'll be back to another stream on Friday. Is what I'm shooting for. Yeah, those 2 days seem to be fit for a stream schedule. So yeah, um, I don't think I have too much to say other than thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not, and hit the like button. I gotta get in my grift. Like, I gotta get in my engagement. I understand why people do it. I don't like it. Just like, oh, just interrupting the video with smash that subscribe button. I don't care too much for yelling that out. um, Stellaris is space is cool in general. That's what I'm trying to say. Stellaris and space, they're cool in general. Uh, if I don't know if how many of you would be interested, but I do want to one day do a video on like tanks in sci-fi. What works, what doesn't, and just start rating tanks on a tier list and being like, "Yep, this will do it." Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. I will be heading out now because I don't really have too much time to just chat. Goodbye.